your favourite YouTuber, Alan. I'm sorry about this little lens flare here. The only way for me to get rid of it is to hold my hand like that, and I don't really want to do that for the entire video. Anyway, I know I am incredibly late to this, but today we're going to be talking about Teto the 31st by, is it Hallo or Hallo Chill? I'm going to call them Hallo because I think that's how it's pronounced. And why I personally think it's bad, not as it's a bad song, I mean I just think it's problematic. I've seen people online having a bit of discourse about this song, and I would like to prove to you guys why no, it actually is bad and we shouldn't really listen to it. First of all, Hallo Cell. I'm not a Hallo Cell fan, if y'all couldn't tell. If you are a Hallo Cell fan, literally the way he got popular was by ripping off Mezmerizer, and you can say, but Candy Cookie Chocolate is a good song. No, I'm going to put it here, I'm going to put Mezmerizer here. Tell me they're not the same thing. You're right, they're not the same thing. This one's better. Anyway, Hallo Cell's first claim to fame was Candy Cookie Chocolate, their rip-off of Mezmerizer. I think it was performed live at a fan event in London. It might have been in America, I actually can't remember, but it was performed live at a fan event. Anyway, so now we know who Hallo Cell is. This song, Teto the 31st, focuses on a Vocaloid called We, here, who we will be talking about, and Teto, here, in all of her glory. Obviously, Teto the 31st, a huge component of the song is that Teto is 31 years old. Have we got that? Whether in human years or chimera years, we're not sure, it's not stated in the song, but in the song it does say she's 31. And the way that she is, pitched, she's pitched a bit lower, so she does sound more mature. So, can we all, first of all, as my first point, agree that Teto is 31 in this song? Okay, thank you. Now, We is a 14-year-old Vocaloid. Before, I already know what comments I'm gonna get.
But the age of a Vocaloid depends on the song?
Yeah, I know that. If you couldn't tell, I am a Vocaloid fan myself, I do know that. However, this is why I think this is a bit of an issue, because it doesn't state her age in the song, which, who cares, we can just assume that she's over 18. But let me look into We a little bit and explain to you why this is bad. Do you recognise this design? It's very similar to someone who I have talked about on this channel before. We Shigure, does that ring a bell? No? How about, this? Yeah, that! Lolly God's Requiem. A song for Lolly by Design. Who I have called my arch nemesis before. You're right, this is voice provided by We Shigure. We Shigure, if you were somehow unaware, is a lolly who, I think she's in her late 20s or early 30s in real life, we're not entirely sure. She pretends to be a 9-year-old online with her persona We Shigure. She is often referred to as Wee Mama by her fans because all of her little personas and VTubers are her OCs, kind of. So yeah, that is who We Shigure is. She's obviously very problematic, and I'm not a fan of her. And that's why I think the addition of We is particularly bad in this song. I also feel like it is worth noting the fact that We, she does kind of, she is very rude to Teto in the song. Obviously she has every right to be because Teto's being a creep, as we will see later. But that is a common theme with most lolly and lolicon stuff. Most lolicons like to be degraded by the lollies, you know, which is obviously disgusting, but I just felt like it was worth pointing that out. If that's not a lolly, I don't know what is. Oh, well, she is 14 and she looks 14. No, her voice provider is We Shigure. If you support We, the Vocaloid, you are indirectly supporting We Shigure, and I think more people need to know about that. Picture this, just to kind of get it in your head. Imagine this song was with Kayuki. I know that's very different. Imagine it was with Kayuki, and they didn't say Kayuki's age. That would be a bit bad, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly where I'm coming from, guys. Because the amount of We support that I've seen, it's not good, I don't like it. Anyway, so in the song, I'll play a little bit of it here.
てもいい。僕と結婚してくれ。お前と結婚するわけないんだから。
Thank you, editing Alan. Teto is almost a bit of a creep in the way that she talks to we, and it's very obviously implied that there are some less than platonic feelings going on there. A lot of people online have
said, well, Teto is actually only 31 and Shamari is, and if you were a real Teto fan, you would know that.
Yeah, I do know that. I was a Teto fan before Mezmerizer, actually. New gens. Sorry. Yeah, I did know that. But in the song, like I said, we all agreed earlier that she is 31 years old. We're gonna say that in human years, alright? We're gonna say that in human years because the whole point is saying Teto is 31. If they meant that she was 15 and a half, they would have said that, wouldn't they? Said that. Well, Hello hasn't said that. And she's being just portrayed oddly with a 14-year-old we. Argument that, oh well, again, we's age isn't stated right. We looks and sounds like a child, right? If you'd have told me she was 14, I would have thought she was younger, but she's 14. Let me tell you something. A character who looks, talks, acts like a child, but their age isn't confirmed to be a minor. Chat, do we recognise this at all? That is lolly. That is literally just textbook lolly. The same argument as, oh no, my wife is actually 2,000 years old. She just looks like that because she's a dragon. Like, no. No, chat. At best, it's just a weird song. At worst, it is lolicon. And you can all say that I'm reacting a bit too strongly about this. No, I'm going to show you some clips of one more time. Keeping in mind, one of them is 31, and one of them is probably 14. Y'all see where I'm coming from now. Also, I just overall dislike Hallo because if the only thing that you're famous for is ripping off something else, and you're not a Utahite, then that's not okay. Covering something and ripping something off is different, guys. You guys can't come for me. Yeah, at the end of the day, I think people just need to put on their thinking caps about this song because to me it's very obvious. And I'm smarter than you guys. No, I'm not. I just feel like if you look at it for more than 5 seconds and if you stop thinking, oh, I love Teto, and you actually think about the contents of the song and you dig into like some information about it, then you would realize that it is actually problematic. There is a reason for the discourse online. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know your theories or just let me know your opinions down in the comment section. I really hope this video does well because it is the first video of 2025. I am getting back into commentary. I'm going to get back into the whole studying Japanese thing. Yeah. I think that this is actually a really fun topic to debate about. Because I'm right. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, Twinks!